Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, we are going to talk about the holiday gift giving guide. And while I know it's only Halloween, this will actually be recorded today, but we're going to be able to see it. You'll be able to see it tomorrow on YouTube and everywhere else. So happy Halloween if you happen to be watching this live. If you're watching this as a recording, we're just merging all the products and the holidays together. Part of the reason why I wanted to make sure that all this information came out today is because everything in here is going to be on sale tomorrow and guaranteed that a lot of these things are going to sell out. So I want to make sure that you know what's in the guide, you know what the prices are, and if you want something, you can get it, because honestly, I've had years where I've missed something that was absolutely positively my favorite, and then I've been so incredibly disappointed. So that you are not also disappointed this year, I wanted to make sure that you could see everything that's going on. We have a lot of products this year. Some things are totally new that we've never even seen before. And one of the things that I like best about the holiday gift giving guide is that it gives us an idea of what are some of the trends, right? What are some of the trends in doTERRA? It's kind of a look forward and a look back because it's holiday, but it's also thinking, okay, what's the way that doTERRA is kind of thinking about us? So first on the hit parade, every single year for the last few years, at least since I first started, we've been getting Holiday Joy, but we also get Holiday Joy and Holiday Peace, which is a really cool thing here. You're buying these individually. They are not coming together. Holiday Joy is a blend of wild orange, clove, cassia, Siberian fir, and it's going to cost you $26.50 wholesale with a PV also of $26.50. Holiday Peace is, again, your Siberian fir. Then you've got some Douglas fir, some Himalayan fir. You've also got grapefruit and frankincense in there. That's going to cost you the same price, $26.50 with a PV of $26.50. So tell me in the chat, are you a Holiday Peace or a Holiday Joy person? I think I'm a Holiday Joy person. I think just because it's the original, it's like the OG Christmas oil. Many of you I know stock up on your Holiday Joy in bulk or as much as you can. You get your friends to purchase it for you. You make sure that you're getting your fix, if you will. And I actually have a friend who diffuses Holiday Joy year round. She says she really loves it and that's her favorite. So I will tell you this, if you happen to miss out on the Holiday Peace or the Holiday Joy, because it happens, in the next few days, I'm going to be posting some homemade dupes, if you will, ways that you can get that holiday smell in your house without these two oils, but I won't be posting those right away. I want to make sure you get a chance to get the original oil if you really want it and that's something you want to invest in. Next on the hit parade, something called Blue Lotus. Now, if you've been around for the last couple of years, you'll know that Blue Lotus was a special offering that we got as part of a floral collection. It is a very rare essential oil. I have never seen it since. It came out that one time in a tiny roll-on. This actually is going to be a 10 milliliter, so full-size roll-on, and it's going to cost you $66 US with a PV of 60. It's kind of a captivating, florally, heady smell. It is blended with fractionated coconut oil, so will roll on the skin really well. And the thing that you're seeing in the back is an essential oil storage case. So it's a plaid storage case, side of a purpley blue and a black. I think it looks very chic. I don't know the exact size, but it can hold 15 milliliter, 10 milliliter, and 5 milliliter essential oil bottles. And it is super chic. It would look really cute on a desk. I don't know if you would travel with it, but you could go back and forth to meetings. And I think you would look, I don't know, very sharp walking into a meeting with this little, it looks like a little train case. It is an essential oil storage case. And that is $60 wholesale with a 0 PV. But apropos of the, Blue Lotus essential oil, Blue Lotus roll-on. It is great for meditation. You want to think kind of calming. Also use it for skin hydration, and you could use it as a personal aroma. It kind of, I would be blending it maybe with some other fragrances or other oils. It is a a base note, what I would consider a base note, something like an ylang-ylang or a jasmine that's really going to have a lot of staying power. If you wanted to brighten it up a little bit, you could add a little bit of a citrus oil, because I think that would be a powerful mix and you would, would really enjoy it. Okay, Midnight Forest, it's back again. Gentlemen especially have loved this particular mix. I've given it as gifts, and many men are always kind of, wow, this is a great thing. The cool thing this year is that the three products, as you can see on the screen there, are the Bath and Body Gel, Bath Gel body wash, that's it, the aftershave, which is really like lotion by anybody else's terms, and the 15 milliliter essential oil blend are going to be available individually, which is super cool. And you can also purchase the body wash and the aftershave in a set. So you're giving away as gifts. The set is an amazing gift, and I think very well priced. The gift set is $28.50 wholesale with a PV of 20. The Midnight Forest Essential Oil Blend is $38 with a PV of 38. The aftershave is $17.50 with 15 PV, and the body wash finally is $13.25 with a 10 PV. My guess is those body wash sets and even the individual body wash is going to sell out super fast. So if this is something, if I had to guess, this will be one of the #1 sellers this year. So don't wait. If it's something you are thinking that you want to buy, I would take the plunge. You are limited to 4 items in the entire catalog, 4 items per account, per customer. But you can do this a couple of different ways. #1 is if you think it's not an item that's going to sell out, you could wait. And then, because usually after a couple of weeks, doTERRA will reduce the limits. Or if you had a very dear friend, you could say to them, hey, could you do this for me? I'll reimburse you if you could just put these few in your cart. I really like to get a couple of extras. Either way, they both work out fine, but I would say Midnight Forest is going to sell fast. Now, what's in there? We've got the Siberian fir again, we've got cypress, juniper berry, black spruce, wild orange, and frankincense. And there's that ancient Japanese practice of sort of finding tranquility. I think it's Shinrin-yoku, if I'm not mistaken, which is translated as, and this is butchering, is forest bathing. So you're going into the woods or the forest and you're kind of absorbing the beautiful energy of the tall ancient trees. And Midnight Forest is was formulated to kind of evoke that big forest, big woods. And I don't know where you live. Where I live, we do have, thank God, we have some beautiful forests and woods near us, and you can go hiking up in the woods. But you may live in a city and that's not a possibility, or it's difficult for you to travel to one of these old wood forests. The other thing you may find is because of your climate or where you live in the world, that's just, you're not in a temperate region. Those old wood forests don't exist. So I would encourage you to dip your toe in, if you will, with your Midnight Forest products. Okay, next on the hit parade are the personal favorites. They're personal fragrances. Sorry, there are 3 this year. The Quintana on the far left, the Soul #3 on the far right, and Majestic Lure in the center. Quintana is a blend of the Madagascar vanilla with ylang-ylang, gardenia, sandalwood, vetiver, and patchouli. Soul #3 is a blend of mandarin, sandalwood, davana, and vanilla. So you're getting that kind of warm sweetness in both of those fragrances. And then finally, the Majestic Lure is black spruce, balsam fir, nutka, hinoki, and some other secret essential oils that they're not telling us. So it's hard for me to say. Everyone has a personal preference as to what they prefer in their fragrances, personal fragrances. I have tried the Quintana in the past. I want to also remind you that all 3 are sprays. So even though they look like roll-ons, they are actually small sprays. So 8 milliliter sprays. And the Majestic Lure is actually, even though it's a little square bottle, it is also 8 milliliters. So I think they're I don't know, they're kind of interesting looking. I know that people go crazy for the Quintana, and if that's your thing, absolutely. And also stock up if that's your favorite fragrance. So the Quintana is going to be $39.50 wholesale with a PV of 35. The Soul Number 3, again, same price. And the Majestic Lore is actually the same price. I have to say, I really like the Majestic Lore bottle. It is very chic looking to me. And I'd love to put that on my, maybe in my, I don't know, in my bathroom, on my counter somewhere. I think it would look nice. It looks very elegant. And I'm almost wondering if the Majestic Lore is more manly smelling because it's got all of those foresty kind of evergreen oils in it. Hard to say, but we'll take a look. Okay, and as soon as I get to smell any of these, I'll be doing reviews on a daily basis. So if you stay tuned and take a look on our Instagram channel, Elena Yordan at Instagram, you'll be able to see some of the blends and what my thoughts are about each one of these. The ones that I know from before, so certainly Holiday Peace and Holiday Joy, and even Malama, we've been reviewing over the last, and I'll be releasing those videos. So stay tuned and let's see tell me what your thoughts are. Okay, so Malama, let's talk a little bit about that. Malama is our restorative blend, our nurturing blend. It was available as a limited time offer, I want to say about 6 to 8 months ago, but it's back again. I love the blend personally. What I've been doing though is adding a little bit extra a little bit extra of wild orange to it. I love the addition of the wild orange. You can let me know in the chat if you've smelled Malama. How about this? Have you smelled Malama already? Let me know in the chat because I'd love to see. Have you give me a yes, a yay, a Y for yes, or an N for no, haven't smelled it. So Malama now is going to come in 2 new products. Number 1 is a nurturing blend hand cream, which is so beautiful. What I didn't realize when I first looked at it is that that bottle is actually glass. So again, something very chic that you could put on your nightstand, on your dresser. Sorry, just having a little bit of water. Thank you. Just really lovely presentation. The other thing that we're going to have available is a moisturizing bath bar. And so that kit, the Malama collection, is going to include the blend, the bath bar, and the hand cream, and that's going to be 55 wholesale with a 40 PV of 40. The nurturing blend alone is 29 wholesale with 29.50 PV. And the bath bar $9.50 with a 6 PV, and the restorative hand cream $28.75 with a 22 PV. So you could buy the individual items, you could purchase the kit, the entire kit. Depends who you're giving it to, someone, you're giving it to yourself. Try it out. The other thing I would encourage you is if you're running a team, you want to make sure that you have these products available because people are going to ask about them. It's something that year after year, people say to me, well, what do you think? Did you try it? Have you smelled it? And I want to be able to say, yes, I've tried it. So if you've never tried the blend before, never tried any of these products, I encourage you, especially as a leader, to make sure that you have some examples on hand so that you're able to really talk to your team and talk to them about these brand new products. Obviously, all of these products are coming from the US. So if you're outside of the purchasing area of the US, you are going to have to purchase these NFR, and that obviously that includes all of our global access clients. Let's talk about the cuisine collection. Now, you'll remember that last Christmas we had the Italian, the tropical, and the Mexican blend. This year, dōTERRA has added the Thai blend. I have used the Italian and the Mexican blend quite a bit. I'll kind of add it into, I don't know, the Mexican blends into a chili or a taco that I'm preparing. The Italian blend, I'll use a few drops just to kind of spice up a sauce. If I make a large pot of tomato sauce for freezing for the future, I'll add a few drops of the Italian blend. You can also add it into meats or stews or soups, whatever you feel comfortable with, always starting with 1 drop, right? Because you want to make sure that you're not overpowering your food. The tropical blend I've used a little bit less, but I want to encourage you all to use it. I'm going to talk a little bit about what the ingredients are, but all of them have a wonderful flavor and a smell profile that's very enticing, very, very appetizing, right? So So your Mexican blend is going to be a base of avocado oil, and it's going to include lime, cumin, black pepper, cilantro, and marjoram. So 5 essential oils in there. Your Italian blend in a base of olive oil. So the olive oil the oil bases are going to be consistent food oils that are consistent with that type of cuisine. I hope that makes sense. So Mexican avocado oil makes sense, right? And Italian olive oil, and that's going to include thyme, rosemary, basil, marjoram, and oregano. So those 5 oils. The 2 newer ones, or maybe I shouldn't say 2 newer ones, tropical is going to be in a base of coconut oil, and that includes wild orange, lemon lime, grapefruit, green mandarin, bergamot, yuzu, and ylang ylang, which is why I think for me it's really a citrusy, a very citrusy blend. If you're a big smoothie drinker, it might be something that you want to include in there. Or I sometimes forget when I make maybe a fruit salad. I just made a fruit salad 2 nights ago. I could have obviously thrown in a couple of drops and it would have kind of punched up the fruit salad. Last but not least is the new Thai blend, again in coconut oil. These are going to be in liquid coconut oil, not in the solid white one that you sometimes get in jars in the supermarket. It includes coriander, galanga, cumin, lemongrass, spearmint, kaffir lime, ginger, basil, and pink pepper. So I bet that's an amazing smelling essential oil. We have a really great Thai restaurant right near my house. It is about this big. It's so tiny. I want to say no more than 6 tables, maybe 8 tops. But the food is amazing. They do a huge takeout business. Shout out to Wyckoff Thai, and they very super authentic. I went there on Saturday night with my niece, and just a lot of fun. So Thai blend, I think it's the way to go. So all of those are going to be $15 wholesale, except for the Thai blend, which is going to be $24.50 wholesale, but the PV and the price actually match. Okay, chocolate mini bars. Who doesn't love chocolate mini bars? I have to say, I have a very dear friend who gives these out to all of her clients. And last year we moved heaven and earth to make sure that she had enough for all her clients. They are delicious, and I will absolutely be purchasing these at the maximum. They're so if you're a dark chocolate lover, you will love them. And then on the top, they have a little bit of dried raspberry. I think it's freeze-dried raspberries and finely chopped almonds. They are just delicious. I don't know what else to tell you. Should I do the French? They are great. And really, one little chocolate bar is just about fine. They're the size of, I would say, a large postage stamp in terms of their diameter, and then the thickness. They're a modest chocolate bar, but really super satisfying. And if you can be very judicious and kind of let one square sort of dissolve in your mouth. It's such a great treat after a meal. They are $9.50 wholesale with a PV of 5. I think they're a terrific deal and also a lovely gift. I like the kind of blue purpley packaging that we're going for this year. I think every year we've gone for something a little bit different, and this year I don't know, I think it looks pretty chic. Diffuser of the year, the Train diffuser with a 5 milliliter bottle of Stronger. That's going to be $49.50 with a PV of 20. I have to say, it's just super cute. It actually looks like a locomotive releasing steam. I don't know if you can see that in the photograph, but you can see the little vapor, I think, coming out of the front chimney. And then it's so stinking cute. I don't know what to say. I don't have little kids, but I may actually purchase one of these for one of my grandnieces or grandnephews and send it along to them, because it is really, really cute. The other thing that doTERRA is offering this year is the diffusing garland. Those are sort of small, and I don't know if you can see them well in this picture, but they're small little wooden balls, similar to the dryer balls that we got a couple of years ago. But what you're able to do is actually add essential oils onto the garland. It's not a very long garland, I have to say. I want to say it's maybe 6 feet tops, maybe not even that long, but you could hang it over a small mantelpiece, or you could drape it over a doorway so that you would have that lovely smell. And if you wanted to really do it all up on your Christmas tree, maybe you have a tiny Christmas tree, that would be perfect. If you had a larger Christmas tree, you'd probably have to invest in a couple of them. They are 1250 wholesale with 0 PV, but I do like the idea of adding your own essential oils and then being able to have that release over a period of time. It is also an item that is handcrafted by Nepalese women, and it's 100% organic wool. So you are supporting a whole community when you purchase it. Holiday piece and hygge sprays. Who would have thought it? We've had holiday piece sprays in the past. Really fun item to be able to spritz in your room. I know I buy a live Christmas tree every year, and sometimes it smells like nothing. I don't know why, because I know that they breed Christmas trees for all different sorts of reasons, so that the needles don't drop, so they stay fresher longer, for their color. Very often the sign of the scent is just gone. I think the other thing is, if they sit outside for a long time, you buy your tree very late, or you bring it into your house super early, then they start to dry out, just the spray is kind of gone. So holiday piece, a quick way to refresh your tree. Or if you don't have a live tree in your house or can't purchase one where you live, you could be spraying your artificial tree. Obviously, do a test first. I don't want anybody ruining their tree and then calling me up and saying, I sprayed it on and this is what happened. I know people have those beautiful white flocked trees, which I love. I don't have one, but I kind of wish I did. They look super chic, and I love the way they look in I don't know, in a living room area. Maybe you're thinking I'm going crazy, but I really love them. The hygge blend, on the other hand, is that famous blend that we had about a year ago, which has been completely out of stock. You know that hygge was that sort of a last year when we had all of the home products, the abode and the hygge. Now hygge actually comes in a spray. At least it does temporarily. The holiday piece is going to be $6.75 wholesale with PV of 5, and the hygge is $9.50 6. That may be our last. Oh, I have one more product for you. So our Hope Touch. So here's an interesting factoid. Hope Touch has been around for a while. I love the fact that recently they added a little heart over the O, just really showing that this is not only a beautiful product that smells so good, but it is a product of giving. So in the season of giving, if you want to consider purchasing a Hope Touch, it does now include PV. So it's $25 wholesale with full PV of 25. But dōTERRA will be donating a portion of the proceeds to the foundation. So it's absolutely worth it for you to buy your Hope Touch. It has been a very popular product, but now with PV, I think it's going to be even more popular. Hope Touch includes cedarwood, wild orange, lemon, petitgrain, pink pepper, bergamot, sandalwood, vetiver, and magnolia. And it is a very rich, I love Hope Touch. It smells so great. I don't know. It's just something there's something very attractive about it for me. I don't know if it's psychological, that I know that it does good for so many people, or that I just love the aroma, and the blend is very sophisticated and enticing, intoxicating for me. So that's it for our holiday gift guide. Thank you so much for having been here. I'd love to hear in the chat, what was your favorite? Stay tuned on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. We're going to be posting about this over the next few weeks. I'm wearing my holiday duds. I'm ready to go. I'll probably change into a holiday costume later on. We get a lot of trick-or-treaters, and I can't wait to see all the littles that come through this year. Thank you for having been here, and have a wonderful week. So I'm going to say farewell to anybody who's on YouTube. We're so excited that everyone is joining us and able to be here, hoping that you have a very happy holiday season. We'll be talking much more about the holidays, but come back next week because we'll be right here. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Bye-bye now.